What's going on, guys? Young 46 gonna do a talk through here. This is the 1000 credit Pebble Beach Ready Go. We'll give it a try. This is my warm-up round. Usually don't like to start with 1000 credit, but I don't have a lot going on in terms of tournaments open right now. Should be good. Well,
that's a huge drive.
Got about 47 yards here. Thing I have to think about is when it hits the green, what's it going to do? If I put a bunch of backspin on this, it could hit and come back, even though I'm only hitting a punch. Because I'm hitting such a full punch, there'll definitely be some spin back here, so I've got to be mindful of that. So I think I'm just going to go in flat. I hit this punch flat and probably land it like 46 or somewhere around that. Hopefully I don't get too big of a kick forward. I'm kind of hoping it takes one hop and just stops. Yeah, it works. Short of the hole is always a good place to be. Yeah, a little bit of a bender, but nothing too bad here. I'm just going to power this through, hit it like 4.5 feet, take out. Oh, yeah. Apparently I hit a 30-foot scale. Oh, jeez. Did not realize. That is interesting. Did not think I used that scale there, so that is awful. Ah, goodness gracious. Not exactly an ideal start here. See if I can save par now. Just a terrible start. Gonna hit this firm. I'm just trying to think how much it's gonna break. That looks pretty firm. Doesn't look like it's gonna go. Man. Awful. Awful. Not how I wanted to start this. Little bogey. So, nice little 3-putt bogey. Oh boy. Oh well. It's done and over with. Nothing I can do about it now. I just don't remember selecting 30, but kind of some of the goofy things I do when I'm first getting my rounds going for the day. So it doesn't surprise me.
That's a huge drive.
Alright, need to make eagle here. Gotta start getting some strokes back already. Got somewhere right around 178, right around there. I don't usually play as much wind as it says here, so I'll play like 12 or 13. One of the reasons I don't is because left, if I can land it between where the flag's at and the bunker, so basically left of the pin, I get a nice soft hop. And especially when we're talking about a tailwind, we want that nice soft hop to kind of stop it up by the hole. See, that's going to go long. It'll release a decent amount. So it goes past the pin. It's makeable, but if we were to land it left, it kind of deadens that first hop. Oh, let's see. Got a decent amount of break. Well, should be looking at 3 under, not 1 under. Ay, ay, ay. So it's probably going to be a nice little punch in here.
That's a huge drive.
So we're definitely going to be hitting the punch in. About 40, like 46 yards. I don't really mind going long here. Long, you know, if we go 2 or 3 feet by, it's pretty straight. Not a bad side to miss on. Ooh. Oh, that would have helped. Hoping for a nice big tailwind there. Something to drive the green. Oh, no. Not good.
Good ball.
Oof. Well, luckily I didn't get to that bunker. That would have been a pretty terrible bunker shot out there to try to knock it tight. So I've got like 25 yards. Got a couple of different options. I could hit, really, I could hit a pitch. I could hit a flop. But you know what I think I am? I think I'm just going to hit the flop. I haven't played a flop in a while. Not great, not terrible. It's kind of somewhere in between. I can't remember the last time I played a flop, so it's always fun to hit a flop you haven't played in a while. It's pretty fast. Dots are moving pretty good. Somewhere out there and just kind of hit it firm. Alright. Big hole coming up here. Need to make birdie. Birdie keeps some momentum going after the miss meter on 1. Awful. Still pretty pissed about that. Good strike. Looks like it's turning pretty well. Certainly take that. Okay. Need an eagle here. At least get back to staying at 9 under. We shoot 9 under here.
Good ball.
Probably 216 straight to the pin. I'm gonna land this a little short. So we got 216 straight to the pin. Probably gonna land this like 213, 212, somewhere around there. Good strike. The line looks pretty good. Ooh, a little bit too far. A little bit too far. Got to look at it though. think it's going to move much. I think just a little bit of break. Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
Great
All right.
hole.
It looked like there was more. This one always is just very deceiving putt. It just doesn't come back as much as you think. All right, should be an easy birdie. Although I probably jinxed it now that I said that. A little bit of a meter jerk there, but didn't affect me. A little bit of work, but shouldn't be too bad. I wish I had a better view. I don't exactly have the best view of this putt, but I don't see it. I don't see it breaking a ton. Maybe right here. I think that should be okay. Ooh. Slid that one in. Very important to hit the ding here. It just seems like if you don't hit the ding, you get the shot's gonna come up well short. So you need to hit the ding. All right. Mission accomplished there. The line looks pretty good.
Very nice shot.
Oh, wanted a little bit of backspin. At least that's what I was hoping for. A little bit of a bender, but makeable. Made sure to check it wasn't on 30-foot scale this time. All right, good birdie here. At least shoot 9 under on the front. Make up for that catastrophe of the first hole.
Good ball.
Like 168, 168-ish. Playing a little more wind on purpose, just because I think the right side's a much easier putt. So I'm telling myself if I'm gonna miss ding too, I want to miss ding late. Hopefully I ding it though. Did not ding it, but I know I'm gonna have an uphill look at it, so it's okay. Might be long, but still makeable. Much better than being on the other side of the hole and having a sharp downhill breaking putt. I don't like it. So we're seeing some soft movement here. And we're seeing a lot more here. I'll move it around a little bit. A lot of this, I think the reason why we're seeing it is because it's so far uphill. You can see from here the dot movements. So I don't think it's going to move as much as it says in this view. I think a lot of that's just the downhill. We're just seeing a different angle. I think this angle is probably a little truer. So I'm going to go off of that. Had a little bit more in there. A little bit more. 8 under on the front. 2 eagles. Jeez. Oof. Alright, gotta have a strong backside. And not the best tee shot. Should be in the fairway though. Yeah, 151, somewhere around there. Little 7 iron. Gonna leave a downhill breaking putt. And just try and get a feel for this break. Really, it's the beginning of the putt that I'm not sure about. Will it go straight? The first grid where the ball's at, we can see there's not a lot of movement, and that's really going to impact this putt. If it's straight, then I'm playing too much break. So if that part is straight, then the putt's going to be somewhere around here. But if it does break initially, then it's going to be right around half a grid or so of break. I'm just going to split the difference. Split it and see what happens. Looks good.
Drained it.
Now, if only I would have taken more time on my putt on 1, wouldn't have used the wrong scale.
That's in the garden spot.
Alright, just a little wedge in here. Have to be careful about going long. Long will leave us a nasty little putt. Got a good distance in though. I shouldn't go long. I'm going to put a little bit of topspin on this. So I'm going to go just a tad of top. Maybe a little bit more. right there. Should be pretty good.
Very nice shot.
Yeah, I'm getting a little more back than I like there. Had to make sure I kept it short of the hole as well, so it's not bad at all.
Solid
Okay.
putt.
First par 3 coming up here. I don't think the wind's going to knock it down just a little bit, but not a ton. But I'm going to overplay the wind just because if I do go long, I am going to spin back just a little bit. So we'll slightly overplay the wind. I think right around 200 or so. Right around 200 should get it done. I'm going to hit just a little bit more. Good strike. Looks like it's playing a little windier. Distance was good. Let's see what we got here. It looks pretty flat. Seeing a little bit more break now in this view. That looks pretty good right there. Yep. Let's give it a wrap. Oh, little firm, little firm. Ah. All right, can't afford any more mistakes. Got to play flawless golf from here, or probably not going to make any credits here. Because it's uphill, I'm not going to play as much wind. So I'm going to play just slightly less. 143, give or take. Missed on the right side. Hopefully I get a kick back towards the hole. Yeah, I did want to miss that early, just because it kind of tends to go down that ridge, and I want to end up there. Bit of a sharp breaking putt, though. Ah, come on. Ah. 2 pars in a row. Blah. Kind of sums up the round so far. Blah. Still got a shot at 16 under if I can manage the birdie out. Eagle 18. It's got to be the plan. Here I'm just going to lay back. Set myself up for a nice little wedge in.
That's in the garden spot.
Should work out well. Let's see, in terms of our distance, like 57 yards or something. Oh. Go in. Oh. Oh. Well, that helps. Okay, just gotta keep it up here. Keep the momentum going. Alright, manage to dodge the bunker. Tricky, tricky green. A little tricky. 96, 97 yards somewhere in there. Let's see. Just have to watch the backspin here. Good strike. Come on, wind. Come on, wind.
Very nice shot.
Oh. All right, good spot there. Fast breaker, but because we're so close, we can hit it pretty firm. Hit it firm and through that. Interesting wind. Gotta watch putting it in the rough here. Oh, get lucky. I might get lucky. Get out. Oh, wow. It's like the meter just kind of froze up on me there. And I clicked right when I thought it should be there. Glad that worked out. Like 93 yards or so. 93 in terms of our wind. We'll play it probably 10 or 11, I'd say. Yeah, that looks good. Right about there. I missed on the good side. Didn't want to miss dinging on the other side. Ooh! Oh! Wow. I gotta look at that. Oh, well, let me look at it again. But that was an interesting shot. Almost went in. Oh, well, that would have been fun. Hole out there, maybe make an eagle on 18, finish in a little eagle flurry. Make up for all my silly little mistakes. This is going to play probably somewhere around 219. Get a little backup. Probably play closer to 217. But I'm going to play at 219 just because I think I'm going to get a little bit of backup. Good strike. Good strikes, tracking nicely. Oh wow, way short. Must have been one of those winds that's actually a bit of a headwind instead of kind of neutral there, but not a bad spot to be. Not a bad spot at all. I will take that. Not seeing a ton of break here. I think right there should be just fine. Now hit a ding and move on to 18 here. Ah, wow. Played a lot more. Can't look at that putt again. Yikes. Silly mistakes. Three pars on this side. That was one I saw more break in front view than I did in reverse, but I ended up going with what I saw in reverse, and obviously that was wrong.
Good ball. That's a huge drive.
Huge drive. Got to worry about the release here. Biggest thing I have to worry about is because I have such a tailwind, it's going to release a little bit. I've got about 173 to the hole. Question is, how much is it going to release? I think I need to play about 4 yards of release. So I'm going to hit this probably right around 170, 169 and a half, and I think that should be good. Meter got a little choppy, but worked out. Oh, look at that. Just didn't. Oh, wow. Jesus. It's almost like there was no wind there. Had a couple people talk to me about that shot. It seems like every time there's a tailwind on this hole, it just doesn't quite play what it should. But then when you try to play at the pin, thinking it's going to come up a little short, and lands pin high and then releases. So it's one of those catch-22s, I guess. I'm not seeing a whole lot in this putt. I don't think it's going to move. In this view, it looks right because the putt goes initially to the left and then it comes back slightly. By the time it gets to the hole, you see that view, we can see that that's not enough. Not enough break there. Yeah. I'm gonna go right there. Go in there. Go in there.
Drained it.
Well, managed to eagle finish it. That's always good. So what do we have? 4 eagles. 4 eagles to go along with 4 pars. And a silly metered putt on number 1. So it could have been a decent round. Let's see, 12. Let's see, 13, 17. 17 should have taken a little bit more time. But, you know, overall, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed.